So it's October the 2nd, around 4:30 p.m. and Diddy's been laying here at the door. It's the second day we've had the doors open. And she laid there and went to sleep a while ago, and a squirrel made it all the way across the threshold. And I tried to get to the camera and spooked him, and that woke Diddy up. And she's like, "What the fuck?" And so she tore the carpet up going out the door to chase the squirrel up the tree, and that's been a few minutes ago, but I think he's still out there in the tree. Is the animal still out there? Yeah, Diddy says the animal's still out here somewhere. But they like to eat the pine cones out of the tree there. And so don't know what that was about. I don't see nothing over there. Their eyes are way better than mine anymore. But went to my ex's this morning, and some of the stuff that I'd taken over for my daughter and her to work on a greenhouse operation and what have you, we brought back to the house. It never got used and what have you. And anyway, after everything with the family situation and whatever, just moving on as best we can, trying to put our lives back together, and got to figure out what I'm going to do with this stuff and where it's going to go. I was working on, they had parts over at their house for a greenhouse the same size as that, 12 by 36 and 32, 12 by 32. And anyway, that was still part of the lumber for the same project over there. And I have been thinking that if I'm still up to it next year, whenever I recover and put new plastic over it, I may come in the back. The wind has gotten to my hibiscus. I've got to do something for the babies. Had kind of been thinking, though, that if I make it till next year and everything else and I may come out here and build another 32 foot this way from the end there and go ahead and actually plant some of my stuff as the avocados and the mangoes and jackfruit and stuff like that, and may even go as far as to put a kratom in the dirt and see about keeping it warm for another 4 years, because that's what the plastic is rated for, is 4-year coverage. See if I can get up here on this loose sand without busting my ass. This needs cleaning very bad and recovering. But basically, that was just an idea I'd thought about, was adding another 32 foot and have some of my trees, like right now, the papayas over there, I couldn't get them in here. Just ain't no way. And some of the other things with another year's growth on them, like this is my avocado here, and I think it's beautiful, and my kratom is getting up well. Look out, baby. that was part of what I was thinking. The moringa has just really done well this year. I was telling some folks if they wanted to put some up for as greens or dry some or whatever, I've got way more than I am ever going to get to use. And I noticed this morning on some of the ones over there that were actually turned over when I picked them up that if you got the hibiscus for the tea, for me, the rootings or cuttings or some of the seed or whatever, this is the first that I've seen the little buds starting to come on the shoots. And if some of you in some other latitudes and longitudes and whatever else further north or have any, I'd like to figure out when it puts the flower on, if it's because of the amount of the warmth or the sunlight, or what makes it go ahead and bloom out. The papayas, yesterday I had 2 more of them blow over, but I'm getting lots and lots of fruit, and I just hope it has the time to mature. I think, yeah, that's the biggest one I've got so far, and just for comparison, hope maybe you can distinguish that. And there's more little ones on it, and some more over this way. And of an evening when the wind's not blowing, these flowers are so fragrant, and I don't know just exactly how to describe it. Something maybe between an orange blossom and a cinnamon maybe smell. But there are quite a few blossoms up in these. Anyway, they blew over. I had the pots out here. Those were the ice cream buckets that I saved coffee grounds and tea bags and all of that in, and that's what I had fertilized them with the other day, was just buckets of coffee grounds and tea bags. When I say tea, I'm referring to anything that I have saved, whether it's chamomile or some of the peppermints or any other kind of tea that I may use. And with that, we're starting to get a little drizzling rain, and the other day I tried to make a video and the water got on my lens and really kind of screwed it up, and we haven't had any in 3 weeks today, so I'm grateful for it, and I'll just go in the house and call it an evening. Blessings all.